In today's video, I will be remaking my first ever trip report, that being Estrella Roja's first class bus service from Puebla to Mexico City. Today's trip begins here at Capu, Puebla's main bus terminal. Since many people can't afford to travel by air, or many destinations, like the one we're going to today, are too close to be connected by airplanes, this is a very important transportation hub, handling many people per day. We bought our tickets at the then recently renovated Estrella Roja ticket office. This is one of the busiest bus routes in Mexico, with several different companies like Autobuses de Oriente or ADO, Autobuses Unidos or AU, and Estrella Roja, which is the one we're taking today, and several others operating the route. After a brief security check, we're in the waiting area, where all buses are boarded. This area has seats, TVs, and even a playground. Today's gate will be gate 5. And by looking back at this footage, I can tell how much my recording skills have improved. Eventually, our bus is called, and we head out to board. Goodness, is my footage shaky. I've improved a lot, definitely. Anyway, today's bus is the Scania Neo bus, number 7006. And this footage was very shaky and unstable. Anyway, this bus has 44 seats arranged in a 2-2 configuration. At the back, there's a single bathroom. Throughout the bus, there are 4 screens showing a movie. Today's seat is number 24. Boarding happens quite quickly, and within only minutes, we're reversing out of the bus platform. Our bus today will be arriving at Tapo, which is Mexico City's main bus terminal. Today's route to Mexico City will take us 2 hours and 30 minutes to traverse 77 miles. Our route will take us on the Autopista Mexico-Puebla or the Mexico City-Puebla freeway. As we leave Puebla, we'll see rural areas and fields, but as we enter into the state of Mexico, we'll start to see more scenic scenery, like mountains and forests. Then we descend down into the more urban areas of Mexico City before arriving at Tapo. Our departure out of Puebla was relatively smooth with only light traffic. Now let's review the seats and Estrella Roja's product. Directly in front of me are 2 straps to store things in. It should be noted that these can't handle much more than a bag of chips. Directly next to me are 2 USB ports and an audio control pad where you can plug in your headphones and listen to 5 different channels of music or listen into the movie. The amount of legroom in these seats is very good, and there's quite a bit of space to spread out. The wooden floor was also quite nice. There's also this footrest that's underneath the seat in front of you that you have to awkwardly pull out to use. As for the comfort of it, it was alright. Directly above every seat is an airplane-style air vent and a reading light, which is quite bright. The fields looked quite nice on this beautiful November morning. As for the recline of each seat, it is very good, and I found it quite easy to rest in. We are now crossing into the state of Mexico, which means we're getting closer to Mexico City. The center armrest is notoriously small. And I've gotta say, this forest looked so beautiful on this beautiful morning. Eventually, I get up from my seat and head over to the bathroom. Now, some people rather rudely put their feet in the aisle, which made an already challenging walk even harder, thanks to the bumpy ride due to the bumpy road. Here we have a large mirror, some lights, a basic toilet, a sink to wash your hands, and paper towels. And here's a view of the cabin from the back of the bus. Notice the 4 screens, the overhead stowage area, and the larger windows. Before long, we were arriving into the hustle and bustle of Mexico City, one of the largest cities in the world, with a population of over 18 million people spread across 573 square miles. This city also has very chronic traffic problems. After 30 minutes in traffic, we arrive at Tapo, Terminal de Autobuses Pasajeros del Oriente. Overall, looking back at it, this was a very decent trip. Estrella Roja got me here safely, at a cheap price, and in decently good comfort. Finally, if you made it this far, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. I will have more content coming soon, including a remake of my trip report with Autobuses de Oriente, or ADO, back to Puebla. Until next time, I'll see you down the line.